Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Okay, so this is a little different than what you've seen on this channel in the past. Basically, this is a timeless reading for the collective, and we're going to do a general tarot reading. The when I shuffled to message for today, the message that I got was there's a cycle that has not come to an end, but it has not come to an end specifically because there is you to get exactly what it is that you. So let's take a look and see what Spirit is talking about here. And the message, the pre message was that exactly what you want is coming in, not just anything that you want, but exactly what you've been after. And Spirit's going to drop into your lap the means by which to start the ball rolling in the right direction. So that's all extremely positive. So let's take a look at what this is. But let me just put out my normal, caveats here. This is a general message for the collective. It is timeless in nature. So anytime you're drawn to it, just know that this message is for you. Now, being that it is a general message, if you are finding that parts of this message are not resonating for you, just know that the collective is vastly large. So take what applies here. All right, don't panic, basically, is what I'm saying. So here we go. Let's get our message on the board. Our first message of the Three of Swords in the reverse. No surprise here that this is coming forward. No surprise whatsoever. Next up, we have Six of Wands. Totally in line with our pre-message. And please excuse my nails. I've been traveling, haven't literally had the time to stop and get a manicure. So I apologize. I apologize. Also, we have the star card. All right. So basically speaking, Spirit wants you to understand that you may be experiencing the hard times are on the way out the door. So the cycle leaves basically a lot there for you in regards to it hasn't ended because there's more opportunity here for you. So the cycle is not itself drawing to an end. It's just the hard times that you've been feeling in this cycle, the pain, the regrets. There soon will be no reason for all that negativity, to be kind of like in your head. Now, of course, with that being said, if you are a person that likes to ruminate or tends to ruminate in negativity, of course, you're going to be sitting there stuck in mental anguish. But if you have been going through extremely hard times, give yourselves a time limit. That's what I like to do. So give yourself a time limit. I'm going to take a day to wallow in this, feel sorry for myself, whatever the case may be. And then I am going to force myself the next day to get up, get out, and do something, right? And so you need to make sure that you have or you are employing a winning mindset because this literally is the tarot's card for being the winner. All right, so lots of positive, strong, action oriented positivity coming your way, right? The only way you can miss it is if you don't sit in a space of positivity, if you aren't able to look at the positives versus the negatives in a situation. But with the star here, I feel like you are in a space of, I've been dealing with some BS for a very long time. And I'm looking for that string of positivity. I'm looking for something to be hopeful for. I'm looking, searching. And so Spirit's going to deliver through way of the star. All right. So again, I am traveling, collective, so please understand I'm not in my normal space, so the setup here, as you can tell, is not optimal, but we're working with it because I woke up out of my sleep with this message on my heart for you. All right. So next up, we have the Justice card, further doubling down on the fact that things are coming your way. And since it's coming out here to clarify this Three of Swords in the reverse, those things that have not gone your way on purpose, so people double crossing you, backstabbing you, things like that, they will meet up with the hand of justice. You will basically see your enemies and those that work against you get what is due them through the hand of karma. I mean, there's no other way to say it any clearer. You will sit there and see what comes around, goes around, coming right back to them. OMG, how people say, you don't want to sit there and gloat in others' hard time. And, you know, someone else is having a hard time. You don't want to sit there and be happy about that. No, of course not. We're not animals. We are well rounded human beings, collective. However, when someone's been stabbing you in your back, when someone's been slapping you in your face, when someone has been treating you like breaking your heart, you know, in in terms of love, cheating on you, those kinds of things. When someone in the workplace has been working against you, in your face, behind your back, however it comes about, when they get what is due them, when spirit rains down justice upon them, it's not gloating to say, oh, finally they get what they deserve, right? Let's further clarify this through the sun in reverse, right? The sun is the most optimal card of positivity in the deck. Even in the reverse, it's good. So it's no surprise here that it's coming up in the reverse because you have been going through it, collective. You have been dealing with a lot of crap. So the fact that the sun here is in the reverse, it's like it's like a cloudy, dark day or stormy day, and those first rays of sunshine starting to peek through. That's what the sun in the reverse is here to signify, right? And so you're starting to see the sun come out in your situation. You're starting to see things turn around. You're starting to see something to have a glimmer of hope about. And that is what you most need at this time, collective. So let's clarify this six of this victor that the Six of Wands is coming through to tell us is letting us know that that victory is coming to you by way of opportunities. Haven't I been saying here throughout this reading that you will have an idea that sparks a way for you to open the door to exactly what you want? Well, yes, it's going to come by way of you're going to be presented with opportunities. Many of them are actually so good, there will be a few decoys in there. In other words, there will be a few opportunities, and you're going to have to use your discernment to figure out which are good, which are bad. However, you have that discernment. And through the Six of Wands, the wands being fire, you will be able to use that fire of your mind, that spiritual discernment. You'll feel which ones are good and which ones are not good. You know, this is a cups card full of emotion. You will feel exactly what's best for you and exactly what's not. There'll be multiple opportunities which will get you to your victory, have the potential to get you to your victory. All right. And the good opportunities that I'm seeing here outweigh the number of bad. So there will be, not much riffraff for you to actually get through. I'm also getting a message here about those of you for which you're looking at this message in regards to your love life. It's like the sun comes out and suddenly the amount of suitors or the amount of potential people who are interested in you, it just starts to multiply in front of your eyes. You're going to become very magnetic. However, again, if you pay attention to the urgings of spirit and the way that you feel when you're approached by these people, those intuitive insights, those gut feelings that we all know we have, if you're paying attention to that as these new suitors come your way, you'll know which ones that you should eliminate from the start, and you'll know which ones have the potential to go the distance with you. That's what Spirit's letting me know. Next up, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse. And this is coming forward as a little bit of a warning. As this sun starts to come out, collective, understand you've been, for many of you, you've been in a dark place for so long that the sun actually peeking through, while welcomed, while it is something that you definitely want, you want that turnaround, you're welcoming it, it's going to feel a little foreign. It's like if you sat in a dark room months straight. I know that's an extreme example, but this is to get my point across. If you sat in a dark room for 9 months straight, and then all of a sudden someone flips a light switch on, that feeling of having that light surround you is going to feel foreign for some time, right? So don't let that make you uneasy. Just go with the flow of it. Understand it's not going to feel, you know, it's not going to feel normal. It's going to feel a little jarring. But just breathe into it because it is meant for you. This sun, this positivity, this turnaround is meant for you. Don't second guess that because of some fear that things can fall apart. I'm seeing that fear with the Six of Cups in the reverse. So let's clarify our star card, Spirit, and we have the Fool. And that's, take the chance. Take the chance of looking at these opportunities. Don't close yourself off, collective. You've got to be open minded, and that's what the Fool is here to remind us. Be open minded, be willing to go with the flow as long as it makes sense, right? Think about each opportunity that comes your way, weigh them out, and if it makes good logical sense, if you run it through the filter of your emotions and you check in with yourself about how it feels and it feels good, take a chance. There is, for many of you, a feeling of not having taken a chance in a long time, right? And with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, again, another spiritual warning. When this starts to occur, and I feel like it's going to happen quickly, don't get beside yourself and start, acting up, as they say. Remember to be kind. Remember to be empathetic towards those around you. In other words, you don't want to be a jerk just because now things have turned around and started to go your way. Because remember what you've gone through and the hard times, and afford others who may still be in those hard times some empathy, not sympathy necessarily, but empathy, right? And so afford others the empathy where it makes sense to do so. Don't go around um, flaunting and in the face of others who are having a hard time your blessings. Not to say you can't walk around claiming being blessed, but just to say that we don't want to dangle our good luck in front of others as kind of like, being a jackass. You know what I mean, collective. All right, so sweet and simple, there it is. The message woke me up from my sleep. So that's why the, rough background and layouts, I had to get up out of the bed and just find a spot and in the quiet of the night and without disturbing anyone else. So, my apologies, but this message collective was that important for you. So, if this meant something to you, go ahead and give this video a like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so at this time. Subscribe, of course, for more tarot deliciousness.